This is a Nukie round on the server Harmony aboard Cluster Station. There were only 3 Nukies because the population at this time was only about 30. We are 41 minutes in, almost exactly, and we can see that the Nukies must use their own nuke. I'm pretty sure that Nukies are bugged and must always use their own nuke now. It's probably been broken for a while. Nukies are always fucking broken in some way or another. They did buy one monkey who has the fire axe. Fire axe is definitely not that good one-handed, but I guess it's free, so if you don't want to spend more money on your monkey, you might as well. They're also just not dragging them. Hopefully somebody goes back for the monkey. Wait, stop. I'm assuming they're saying that to get the monkey. Yeah, we're leaving the monkey. Okay, good. Don't leave your monkey, friend. It looks like their plan is to actually go through the escape pod at arrivals. I am correct. The Nukies are indeed just getting basically free access to the station through the evac pod. Might as well. The station is basically just walk into the armory. The nuke is visible to public space there, which is kind of dangerous for Nukies to do, especially if they're not going to watch it. Right now, there is really... They are full-taunting the vending machines. That is a passenger doing that. That is interesting. But they are getting chased down by an energy sword. I'm guessing the plan is to bomb the armory. Yes, it is. C4 on the fuel tank, spaced maintenance, so now that's another element the Nukies have going for them. None of them are wearing raid suits, though, so I don't think this is really going to affect the Nukies. It might affect the officers a little bit. C4 being thrown as like a grenade. Oh my... Yo, that was pretty fucking cool. That was a pretty cool throw. Also, there are meteors happening to hit on the outside of Atmos and arrivals at the same time, so their entrance is pretty grand. A spectator bug, really unfortunate with people being slipped or stunned. It just always looks really odd now. The warden actually managed to get a droid case out, which is pretty massive, but it's not fully secure. Fighting on both inside of security and outside of security. Warden has finally crit, I believe. Hard to tell. The monkey did not last very long. They did kind of eat a C4 to the face from that very well-placed throw and ate a few bullets as well. Surprisingly, the medic isn't saving the monkey. They definitely could. I don't know why you wouldn't be trying to save the monkey at this point. There we go. They're starting to treat the monkey. I guess they just needed a second. Sec officer with an enforcer going in. He has beanbags. Probably his beanbags from like the SWAT crate. Doesn't manage to stun any of them, just takes a bunch of bullets in return. This officer back here with the revolver, though, has been landing some shots. Like, this Nukie right here is actually fairly wounded. If he just had a little bit more ammo, he probably could have done some pretty good damage there. China Lake getting eaten by the firelock. Not a very effective China Lake. If anything, I guess it spaces this guy a little bit, but he has a hard suit, so it doesn't do much. Did blow up his tear gas, though. Machine frame saving the Nukies from a disabler. The Nukie I was saying was wounded has started bleeding out. Wow, Eddie Smith did a very, very good job holding the flank. He held them at bay for solid 2 or 3 minutes on his own. He crit one, injured others. The medic got one standing. They're still trying to patch up the monkey, but they have definitely taken a lot of damage at this point. They probably just need something like Dex Plus, which would be really good. Yeah, Operator Golf did bleed out. They need some form of Dex Plus, Iron, Blood Bag even if they have that. Guessing that's a Stinger. Yes, it is. Actually managed to down one of them, but they slipped to the... No! That was such a good throw, but the welding tank that they blew up earlier was actually a massive advantage for the Nukies. It's such an unfortunate welding tank placement. It's placed on the armory walls. Such a fucking troll design. They are at least aware to look for an O2 closet. Like, cleaning, they just got sacrificed to the gods. I don't know what happened to it. It was on a tile, but it just decided not to. No! No! Not the vibe! Oh my god! Admittedly, if you don't want to die to Nukies, don't hang out next to them, but, more beanbag shots going off. Literally chasing the medic down, but they have run out of ammo. This is awkward for them. Nope, they're juking. They slipped on the lube that was there earlier. Oh my god. They're not going to be able to escape that one. They got the baton out just a little too late. They also lost the tech fab, but there is a tech fab board right there. So if they really wanted to, they could scavenge from parts at this point. And just print out mags, but that would be up to them. Explosive grenade doing nothing. And the PAI was disappointed. Head of security, good suppressing fire down this hallway, landing some good WT shots. Anything they can to attrition the Nukies is always very valuable for the crew's part. Cargo can order more guns, as Cargo should and is doing correctly. They are untouched, and they are currently buying guns. I see WTs, I see Enforcers with shotgun ammo. For every second that the Nukies spend just shooting at random people in the Armory, that's one more person who's getting armed up with guns that are better or just as good as their guns, and could even buy armor better than theirs, so they really got to start making progress or they're not going to have a chance. Rat King was just having a nice feast in the kitchen, but gets some rude C4 tossed at him. Doesn't destroy the firelock, does indeed destroy the windows next to it though. The Rat King is now sending his army at the Nukies. I guess it is kind of hard to have a domain and be a king if there's no station to be a king of, so it's kind of fair. A stinger grenade is going to down the officer. The Nukies cannot capitalize off that very easily though because of the firelocks. Beanbags downing one of the Nukies. They are separated. Head of security, realizing they are separated, landed some good shots, but they actually got body blocked a tiny bit, which might have been the difference between that Nukie critting or not. Engineer going for a flank. They picked up a Lecter. They picked up the Lecter I was talking about that was left behind, managing to crit the Nukie that took damage earlier. They're going to get cut down though. Really good reloading on that Engineer though. That was pretty much as fast as you could reload and re-wield. Nukie's really taking too much time here in the Armory. They spent a solid 10 or so minutes just kind of walking back and forth, not really re-equipping, doing minor healing, but letting the crew continue to arm. They have finally opened one firelock, so they do have this entire route up here to play through. Captain, though, using the bar as a literal shooting gallery, they're shooting through all the glass firelocks and doors. There we go, there's the quartermaster with one of those enforcers I was talking about earlier. A little bit of body blocking going on, kind of unavoidable. Every time I keep examining the crew, I see more crew with more guns in their hands. The crew seemingly has gotten tired of the Nukies in their position, and they are now actually mounting a rather large assault. Most of them have armed with WTs and Enforcers. I see some improvised weapons as well. The Nukies are now on the defensive. I see that some of them don't even have guns anymore. Like, the medic is just using the axe. Bolas being thrown. I like seeing bolas. Clothes flying everywhere. Empty guns being thrown. The C-20 is overpowering fire rate, laying into the crew. They just got stunned by beanbags. The medic just ate 9 or 10 bullets. He's very low. Just got hit by an IED. Still, despite all of that, the Nukies have managed to crit pretty much everyone here. They got the RD, they got a few more passengers. Enforcer shots being just sprayed down the hall. This slime person is a little out of, oh, they just got, they just ate that Enforcer shot. Captain shooting the crew in the back as well, because he can't even see down the, he's just shooting his own people. Stop! Oh my god, they're even, oh no, oh my god. Crazy battle of attrition. The Nukies are now back in the main hall again, still getting flanked by random people with guns. Nukies down to using like pistols, stolen lasers. I see that one still has a bulldog. And the Nukies need to stop being near glass because they're just taking so many laser shots that are not, they're infinite, so like you don't want to be taking that damage. They even built the captain a turbo recharger so he can just stand there and just keep shooting infinite ammo through this entire basically glass box. This is such a great shooting range for a laser weapon. If the Nukies simultaneously just said fuck it and decided to push a captain right here, that'd probably be their best bet rather than continually getting whittled down by this laser. CMO went in for some form of hypo spray play there, but didn't seemingly get far. Laser's still just hitting the crew more than the Nukies at this point. Just executed a crew member. Like, the counts of manslaughter that this captain's up to is pretty high. That enforcer, if lands enough. No, the Rat King, oh my god! Remember, the Nukie's gotten fed up and finally decided to go for the push. The Commando's armor is a lot better against heat than the rest of them. He could just walk forward at this point and tank it. It did not. But it destroyed the glass though, so essentially did the same thing. Nukies can finally push. Base tanked a little bit of enforcer, but the Commander armor is very tanky. Low on Derma though. That is not good because he is not low on ammo. A little bit of a laser fight. Kinda just trading laser shot for laser shot. Captain's definitely in a worse situation to take laser shots, but he does have a backdoor access to medical. We are an hour and 8 minutes in. This has been a very, very long fight, and I'm definitely not showing all of it because that'd be just 30 minutes of watching lasers being shot through windows. Medibot, no! Oh my god, the Medibot! Science has fallen. Pistol or two, but mainly they are just using turbo recharge lasers versus an infinite turbo recharge laser. This is such... I've never seen this before, but I feel like the captain's got the advantage here. Just constantly landing good shots through every crack in this like bar setup, this glass kill box. Head of security slain for making an announcement to the crew. Captain eating a ton of laser shots. Nukie's also eating a ton of laser shots. Laser wars, yeah, that's probably the best description of this. Medic is probably 1 or 2 hits from death. Captain pushing. Yep, 1 hit from death. Captain still has door control. I don't know how many times these Nukies have been crit at this point too. It's a very high number. Surprisingly, some of the Nukies still also haven't stolen IDs in order to actually open maintenance, which is causing an issue right there. This is also probably the record I've seen for the longest time Nukies have been on station, with all of the Nukies except the monkey still being alive and the captain seemingly still in an untouchable position. Like, I mean, just look at the ground if you need a bit of a story of how this fight's been going. It's so many laser shots. Basically every bullet in the armory has been fired. Cargo bullets. Fucking a mega soap just coming out of nowhere. I don't know why the Nukies just haven't decided to go anywhere else. Like, some of them haven't even taken IDs yet to go around. Like, if they just stole a medical ID, which they killed the CMO at one point, they could have literally just went this way, went, like, through maintenance all the way around, gone all the way through here, where there's no way a laser could shoot them, and just appear in medbay. What would they do then? The captain would have to run into a spaced room, or run through places where lasers aren't as effective. But they just keep pushing themselves into an infinite ammo laser situation, where they're just constantly losing it. The captain has medbay to treat him. They have whatever they brought with them, which is not enough. Both of them are down now. Captain is aware that he crit them. This is where the captain can push with just his sword on his own and win. Quartermaster is with him with the enforcer. This is going to be the end. There's just no way he can out-heal this. Laser rifle out of ammo, and the captain has killed all 3 of them with infinite ammo and his saber. Cool Nukie round though. I hope everyone had fun. Also cool just seeing a Harmony round. Totally not shilling my own server or anything. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. Otherwise though, this was like a 40-minute gunfight. Like there's probably at least 20 minutes of just laser shooting, which definitely did not show all of it. Thank you for watching.